Beautiful bayous caress the geography of Louisiana from north to south. But not many of these bayous have as much opulence and history as Bayou Teche. Located at the bottom center of the state, Bayou Teche runs through 4 parishes from Port Barre to Patterson, and then it turns into the lower Atchafalaya River. The Atchafalaya floodplain is rich with fertile soil that allows the sugarcane to grow bountifully. It was the Teche that actually brought the early economic development to the Atchafalaya Basin. Now, before roads, the Teche was the highway to the Gulf of Mexico and to the heart of Louisiana. The Teche was navigable over 100 miles, yet just wide enough, deep enough, and fast enough to maneuver. 2 large Native American tribes lived along the banks of the Teche for thousands of years. The first were the Chasmacha, and they settled along the lower sections of the bayou, and they still have tribal lands around what is now Charenton. The other tribe was the Attakapaw, which settled along the upper sections of the bayou from its headwaters, along what is now known as Port Barre to the area known as St. Martinville. These tribes would create settlements and then began to trade furs and goods amongst one another, and they would fish the bayou. The Chasmacha used the Teche as one of their major trade networks, and they would build several burial and ceremonial mounds along its banks. At one time, the Chasmacha were in danger of extinction. During this time, much of the population would hide in villages established in the basin between the river and the bayou. These small villages helped to assure their existence. The Chasmacha Reservation today sits on a bend in the Bayou Teche with their very own casino on the reservation. The city of Charenton, near the reservation, was once known as Indian Bend and is where the Teche comes closest to the Atchafalaya Basin, which makes it one of the largest swamp and wildlife areas in the entire United States. The other tribe along the Bayou Teche were the Attakapaw people. Now, theoretically, these people would originally call themselves the Ishak. Attakapaw was a name given to this tribe by the Chasmacha in the area, and it literally means man-eaters. They were known for their alleged custom of cannibalizing their enemies. Also keep in mind, though, that the cannibal title would be falsified on many accounts in order to justify things like enslavement, conversion, or superiority. Join us as we venture to the different communities along Bayou Teche by subscribing to Louisiana Dread on YouTube and Patreon. You can also visit our website for exclusive merchandise at louisianadread.com. I'm Kyle Crosby, and this is Louisiana Dread Quick History.